Hi there and welcome to another video. I am Raluca. Today I am gonna do a frosty Y2k makeup. So this is sort of Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera inspired look. It's shimmery. I have shimmer up to my brow bone. So yeah, just frosty and 2000 inspired. And if you want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I already did a Y2k inspired makeup, but the one that I did was matte. I'm gonna link it somewhere. And this one is gonna be glowy, frosty, sparkly. And I'm also gonna try to make it a little bit softer. Let's see if I succeed in that. I'm gonna get my hair out of the way because I know it's annoying to watch a makeup video when my bangs are in my face. I'm gonna start by doing my brows and try to thin them a little bit as much as I can. I'm not gonna insist too much. And for that I'm gonna use a pencil. This is from Maybelline, the Express Brow, in the shade Blonde. And I'm just gonna align right in the center of my brow. So basically I want to emphasize just the center of my brow and not the edges, if that makes sense. I'm gonna try to hide the edges as much as I can, and that's gonna make them look thinner. Did you have a phase where you tweeze the hell out of your brows? I did. When I was like 16, I think, I used to tweeze them so thinly. I was a little bit self-conscious of my thicker brows. So yeah, grabbed the tweezer, did my thing. And now people appreciate thick brows. I'm gonna use the NYX brow glue and I'm gonna try to do the opposite of what I usually do. Instead of making the brows look fluffier, I'm gonna try to kind of make them lean straight, to not have the hairs poking up or down. I'm just gonna try to basically tame them a little bit by combing them straight, so not up, not down, but straight. I'm gonna just thin them visually a little bit. I did my skincare in the morning, but it's evening now as I'm filming this video, so I need an extra boost of hydration on my skin. All my moisturizer was absorbed and now I feel like my skin is a little bit dry. And so I'm actually gonna use a primer to hydrate my skin. I don't usually do that, but again, today I'm not gonna reapply my moisturizer. I'm gonna use this jelly, poreless jelly primer instead from Maybelline, because it says it's hydrating and I need hydration. And so it has this gel-like texture. I'm gonna let that sink in for a bit. I think I'm gonna do my top lid first. I'm gonna use this concealer to prime. This is the Lifter Concealer from Maybelline. It's a newer launch. I'm gonna use this brush and blend it in. You can also use your fingers. I don't know why I'm using a brush today. I actually changed my mind and I want to conceal my brow a little bit. So I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer on a flat brush and try to hide a bit of the edges of my brow. Just make it look even thinner. That doesn't look convincing at all. Let's move on to the eyeshadow, which is the most exciting part. I'm gonna pick up this palette from Juvia's Place, the Wahala 2 palette, because it has this white silver shimmers that I can use. But I'm gonna start with a little bit of a transition. I'm gonna use this pink shade here. I'm gonna cover it with a lot of silver later on, but I want just a touch of color, I think. And I'm gonna apply this in my crease, starting from the outer part of the crease and sort of bringing it in a little bit. And this is a Morphe 507 brush. Okay, I did this eye, so I know what to do on camera, and I love it. So let me show you what I did. Back to my Wahala palette. I'm gonna pick this gray here on my Morphe 507 And I'm gonna apply that in the outer corner here and in the inner corner as well. Usually I wouldn't apply shimmers on the outer corner, but today I want this to look as shimmery as possible. By the way, I absolutely covered this pink, and so I'm gonna take it up a bit gently. I'm not pressing too hard on my brush, and doing the same thing in the inner corner here. I'm gonna use this white shimmer here. I'm gonna apply it with my finger first and placing it in the center of my lid, bringing it up towards my brow. But that's gonna be a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna pick up my brush, a flat brush, pick up the same shade and go high until I reach my brow with it. So the whole thing with this look is to go shimmery and take it really high up. Highlight my brow bone as well. Basically, I'm applying it all over. In this same white shimmer, I'm gonna apply it here. This is gonna reflect really nicely, so it's sort of like my inner crease. Sort of like an extended inner corner highlight. And this is optional, but for a little bit of extra dimension, I'm gonna apply the Fenty Diamond Balm. I hope they never discontinue this product. This is amazing, but I've had mine for years now. This is so old, it's crazy. Yeah, still works. And I'm basically applying this all over. This gives that wet finish, so it has that fine glitter. It's absolutely perfect. And now for some depth, I'm gonna reach for my Naked Wild West palette from Urban Decay. Basically, you need a gray eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this darker gray, but I'm gonna mix it with this light taupey shade because I don't want to go that dark. And this is a Morphe 506 brush. So this is gonna go again on my outer corner, but it's gonna top a shimmer. So this is not gonna tone down the shimmer much. The shimmer is still gonna show through this gray that I'm applying, but this will add just a little bit more depth and intensity to the look. So see here in my crease in the outer corner, it's still shimmery, just a little bit deeper in color. Nice. And now I've been using this product a lot lately, the Sculpting Stix by Maybelline. This is a pencil, a retractable black pencil, and on this other side it has a brush that you can use to blend the pencil out, which is very convenient. I've been traveling a lot with it. I just love it. Long lasting, and I like the precise tip that it has. And so I'm gonna apply it at the base of my lashes. I'm just gonna do like a tiny tail. I'm not winging my liner a lot today, it's gonna mainly stay at the base of my lashes. And with the other side of the pencil, I'm gonna just smudge it a little bit so it looks a little bit more unfinished, let's say. And so just a small wing. I'm also gonna line underneath my lashes. After I blend it, I'm gonna add just a little extra layer close to my lashes. I'm gonna move on to my face makeup for now. I'm gonna use a new foundation launch, the Plump and Glow from Maybelline, because I want my skin to be dewy and natural. The focus is on the eyes and lips probably, but I'm gonna apply like maybe 2 pumps of this, and I'm using the shade 114. My primer had plenty of time to soak into my skin, and I'm gonna be blending it in with my sponge. I prefer the sponge finish over a brush finish. I'm gonna use the same concealer that I used on my lids underneath my eyes as well. I'm gonna blend it with the same sponge. Carefully not to go over the eyeshadow. You can use a brush instead. I think that's gonna be easier to go around the eyeshadow and also to go in this inner portion that I really need to conceal usually. But the sponge did the job, so it's good. I need to set my under eyes now, and I'm gonna pick up this Revolution baking powder and a powder puff. Just gonna press it into my skin. And also bringing it down, setting my pores area. And I'm not gonna set the rest of my face. I usually just set my under eyes so the concealer doesn't crease, but my skin is a little bit dry, so I'm not gonna set my cheeks and everything else. So I'm gonna move on to the bronzer. I'm gonna use this buttermelt bronzer from NYX. It's in the shade Buttercup. I think this is the lightest shade of the range, because this is very, very pigmented. Look at that. Definitely so pigmented, and you don't need a lot of this product. So even such a light shade really shows up on my skin. Okay, for blush I'm gonna use the same range, the Buttermelt from NYX. This is the Buttermelt blush in the shade Butta Together. I like the fact that it's an icy pink. I think it fits this icy eyeshadow as well. Also has a little bit of shimmers in it. This is very pigmented as well. I'm gonna try to blend it out. It shines. It's such a subtle shimmer. Usually when I use this on everyday basis, I don't really use a highlighter on top. Today I'm gonna use a highlighter on top because I want to look as glamorous as possible. And I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace, and I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. This has that glass-like finish, but it stays a little bit wet on the skin, so it doesn't really dry down completely. I think it's more suitable for like photo shoots, so not necessarily an everyday product. But Lumi Le Glow, which is from the same range, that's way more wearable on a day-to-day basis. Let's see the lower part of my eye. I'm gonna use this pencil from Avon. This is the Power Stay in the shade Silver Shimmer. I'm gonna use it on my waterline. It's a silver shimmer, like the name says. I want this area right next to my lashes to be a little bit darker actually. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on my top lid. So I'm applying the shimmer first and then the darker matte shade to deepen things a little bit. I'm gonna start with this gray shimmer and I'm applying it on my lower lash line here. And then I'm gonna pick this matte gray combination from the Naked Wild West palette, and I'm gonna start from the outer corner, sort of bringing it in a little bit. I'm not gonna apply all the way to my inner corner, so it's just gonna stick on the outer part of my lower lash line. And now that I've applied my concealer, powder, everything, I'm gonna pick up this white shimmer again on the flat brush that I've been using, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner and bringing it, blending it towards my lower lid as well. I'm gonna finish off the eyes with a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna curl the lashes as well, just a little bit. Since I'm not gonna apply false lashes, I want the mascara to be as dramatic as possible. So I'm gonna go for the Bad Girl Bang mascara from Benefit. This adds a ton of volume and length, and so I really like it for the days when I want something a little bit more dramatic. And I'm applying it both on my top and lower lashes. For the lips, I have a very specific combo in mind. I'm gonna start with the lifter liner from Maybelline in the shade. The shade is not visible anymore. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna add it in the description. because I don't know. It was on this part that has been sharpened, and so it's not visible anymore because I've been using it plenty of times. I really like this range and I really like this shade as well. It's such a beautiful nude. I'm gonna concentrate it in the outer corners of the lip. I wasn't gonna overline, but I messed up the shape, so I had to. Gonna move on to my lipstick, which is gonna be this L'Oreal Matte Resistance in the shade Breakfast in Bed, because it has this icy pink tone. It's a cool toned pink. And again, I've been concentrating it in the center of my lip and just blending gently into the outer corners. And of course, the lip has to be icy as well. So, best icy gloss, the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline in the shade Pearl, has white shimmers in it. It's perfect for this look. And so, this is the look all complete. My shoulder cracked, I'm in my 30s. But anyway, let me know what you think about this look. And also let me know if you lived through this phase. I was a little bit too young back then to do my makeup like this. I wish I could have though. I hope this video was useful and inspiring. I wish you have an extraordinary day or evening, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!